Hello, everybody. Welcome to Minecraft. Just give you, how are you all today? I hope you're having a great day. We're gonna be playing Naruto, the Naruto AMZHB mod. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm not very good at saying these kind of things. Um, I didn't do it last time, but I kind of got my chakra started, got some items, and this is my house, but I built a house down there. So I need to fill in this creeper hole. Just give me a second. My sensitivity's off the charts. There we go. There we go. I need to turn down my sensitivity. Look at that. It's a little go though. Actually, cows being up here is actually pretty good for me. I'm gonna keep them around probably. Okay, right now, first order of business, I get this as my jutsu. My first orders of business is get some jutsus and unlock some jutsus. Because that's what this game is like. That's what's fun about this game is the jutsus, obviously. Also, I think I have a glitch because I have the Sharn gun add-on on, and up here, right? This biome is called the Koto Amatatsukumi, but that's the Genjutsu Shizui uses, I think. So it shouldn't be that. So I don't know why it's like that, but it is. If you want to see some more mods on, just ask, and those mods might be introduced. Its favorite food is raw fish. Okay. Easy. Beat down. Oh my gosh. Why is it lagging so much all of a sudden? Just wait. If it still lags, I will turn on my, because I need the, oh, I'm out of there. It's always worth the risk getting those pets because the pets are so good. Oh, I have transformation jutsu. Actually, I might get the transformation jutsu. Just because it's only 100, while the golem stuff is 300. Dude, this music is banger. Gonna go in a cave. Hopefully find some diamonds, maybe? Oh my god, see? That's a Koto Makatsu blah biome. You see the red bits? This is how I can tell if the water is red. See, watch this. See? Why? Why does that happen? What do every time I put someone into like one of those. Also, I haven't gotten my Kenkai Genkai yet. I heard you can get your I heard if you get your Kenkai Genkai there's a chance of you getting a tailed beast, which honestly I'd prefer if I got a tailed beast because I like tailed beasts in Naruto. If any of you know like any really good Naruto mods for Minecraft, that like only because honestly, the only reason I choose this over the old Naruto mods is one, it's on 1.12.2 and not 1.7.10 or 1.6.4, and two, as honestly, I'm here for the jutsus and the tailed beasts, and that's it, and the stealing system. That is what I'm here for. It's not the mechanics, because if I were to choose a Naruto mod for the mechanics, it's the old ones. Any time of the week. I just like the grind RPG system more than I just punch things, get stronger. That sucks. I believe now I'm gonna give a hot take here. I believe what the developers should add is more tailed beast features, like tailed beast forms. Make it harder to get them. Because right now I could just sit down and grind it. Just press the button over and over. That doesn't make sense to do that. I should actually have to to do a mini game to get trust with Kurama or the tailed beast. And in the lackluster amount of transformations, honestly just makes it boring. And I know somebody's gonna say, but Azhnb wants them to be equal. It doesn't make sense to make them equal. In the show, if you really wanted to stick to canon, then Naruto has the strongest tailed beast by 10 times. Naruto, his Kurama is by far, by far the strongest tailed beast. Doesn't make sense to make them all even. Because that just makes the ones that give you a Kenkai Genkai even stronger. Which doesn't make sense in the canon of start, because Kurama could still beat Shukaku even though even though he has magnet release, Kurama still beats Shukaku any day of the week. Chakra mode is like a lot stronger. It just doesn't make sense, you know. And canonically, I think Kurama's the only one with chakra mode because it's the only one that I got it from, because he has so much chakra, he can use chakra mode because of he's the one that got the most chakra from Ten Tails. There should be more transformations, it should go from the 1 to the Bijou mode, and it should take a lot more than just me just pressing a button and being a transformation a bit. To go from my first tailed chakra form to my second tailed chakra form. I should I should have to have a struggle going on, because the tailed beasts have to have a perfect symbiosis with their tug of war thing that they do if they're fighting the tailed beast, because the tailed beast will extract chakra from them as well. So there should be something. Let's say I used all my chakra with the tailed beast gave me. Then the tailed beast has a chance of getting unsealed. Or something like that. Or I just die. And I'm the tailed beast cannot be used for a long time. Also, there would be this would be really cool. The first one is kind of needed because the tailed beast is kind of a lackluster system right now. Lackluster. As soon as I get it, I'm bored with it because I'm just pressing one button to get it and then getting it full away, and then there's nothing else to do with it. Oh, I got a big transformation. That's not cool. I want it aesthetically pleasing and, actually, I love the ceiling system. That's my favorite part about this whole mod is the 10 Tails ceiling system. But when you make it so only the ones that give you Kenkai Genkais are good. Because the 9 Tails only gives you chakra and doesn't give you, it's not stronger than the rest of them because of the chakra mode. Doesn't make any sense. This is easily fixed by just making the transformations go 1 through 10, 1 through 9, based on how many tails the beast has. And you'll get even more buffs depending on how far it goes. Ninetales has one more after the. I'm gonna die here. Ninetales, you would go up to 9. The 9 tails. And then you'd go into chakra form. And that means the more tails your beast has, the stronger it is. But you can also get a Kenkai Genkai from the earlier ones, which kind of evens it, you know. You're getting a Kenkai Genkai from the lower ones, but the higher ones are stronger in return. So it still makes it fair. Also, I believe since it would be really hard to get the Jinchuriki powers after the update, I'm planning. I mean, I'm not planning, but like what I'm saying, because it's harder to get the Jinchuriki, the Bijou transformations. There should be like a feature like you can tighten and untighten your seal, like they did in the anime. Because what Naruto did in the anime is he untightened his seal, so chakra from Kurama flew out of his cages, and he collected that chakra, and he basically harnessed the Bijou's powers by not directly take the chakra. The chakra was a side effect of him being in there. It's just basically him being in the cage, and he's expelling chakra, and loosening the seal let the chakra out of the cage, and then Naruto collected it. And that's how like the him versus Orochimaru, that's how he first, like when he first uses the Bijou chakra, the Kurama chakra, he doesn't like go into a Bijou mode, but he has the chakra because he's just using loose chakra that Kurama automatically expels because he is made of chakra. So if you were to loosen your seal, if you were to loosen your seal, the more loosened you get, the more the faster the recharge is on your cooldown, because the faster you can collect it. But depending on what seal you get, yeah, you heard me right. I want Gara seal. I want different types of seals that we never see in the anime. Of course, only Gara seal if you want to keep it canon. But if we add Gara seal at least, like depending on the seal, like if you got a 4 trigram seal, it's really hard to find. But if you got it, if you loosen the seal, the percents, like if I have 50% loose, like it's like a 35% chance of popping out. The Bijou has like a 35 chance of taking over, and maybe taking over your body if you're not contained in that time. But with a Gara seal, that's less, practiced and like less effective as the Uzumaki seal. If I was at 50%, it would be like a 45 or 50% chance, because it isn't like an Uzumaki seal that they were specialized, Not to say it wasn't a strong seal, it can hold a Bijou, but it's not as good as the 4 trigrams. Even Orochimaru said it in when he saw the thing, he's like, "Oh, fancy, a 4 trigram seal." And then he put the curse mark, put some like curses on it so he couldn't control it. Yeah. Also, wood release should have an option, only wood release, because it would be overpowered. This gives wood release another ability to work with against Jinchuriki, because Jinchuriki and Sharingan, you basically win if you have those. They're so overpowered in this mod. If you have an Eternal Mangekyou or even just a Mangekyou Sharingan, you are so much stronger than somebody with a regular Kenkai Genkai because of the armor reduction. So you either nerf the Sharingan or give a boost to the other Kenkai Genkais. Which I think you nerf the Sharingan's armor reduction, nerf some of the bosses, so you don't need that armor reduction. Or give the armor reduction in some other way. To the KK guys. All of them. Like ice armor, sand armor. Give like half the reduction. Bone armor. Explosion, I have no clue what you do for explosion, but explosion, or just make explosion penetrate through the armor. That means, like, if you have a Sharingan on, it's still even. Because both of you don't have the thing. And the only, also I think, Jinchuriki should, like, be able to split their chakra, because, Itachi's, flames, which are OP in the anime, are really OP here, because it's really annoying in the fight, just you keep burning. I think only Jinchuriki should have this ability. They can split their chakra off, like Naruto, I think, has done. Someone has done it, where he split their chakra off, expelling the flame. No, that was B. B did it with the lightning cloak, I think. Where they split their chakra off from the thing to. It wasn't B. It was the Minakaze. It was the Kage of Cloud. But I think he expelled he expelled the chakra or his arm. And if you like light a Jinchuriki when they have the chakra on, they can like cut off that chakra, of course, like halving their portion of chakra that they have on their body, like that little blue bar. To get rid of the eternal flames. Ooh. There on top of that, okay, there's one important thing. I want you to see this right now. Okay, right? Imagine me just okay, you see, I get XP for that, right? I get XP. That includes my chakra reserves, my punching damage, my everything. That ups everything. That ups the XP my jutsu points. I don't get how that ups my jutsu points, just punching things. You need A's and B. It's boring just punching things for the XP. You want to actually have to grind and like be proficient in something. If I wanted to be proficient in taijutsu, I would fight. If I wanted to be proficient in ninjutsu, you build like something like an item that produces like a mini game or something. And that mini game would improve your chakra. If I wanted to practice ninjutsu with the chakra, you wouldn't preferably have to do one of these. There are two options you could do with the. You could do like for taijutsu, you could add a punching bag, or you could just punch enemies. For ninjutsu, you could use the ninjutsu, and if it fails, you take damage, and then you learn it. Or B, you could practice your hand signs, like either a mini game like Naruto C, Dragon Block C has the the image training. They could do something like that with the hand signs, and you'd have to place your hand sign not in real life, but you'd have to put in like certain sequence of order. Or you could train it by using the jutsu and then failing it. Of course, every single time you fail, you get you do better and better until you're proficient. And then even after you're proficient, if you the more chakra you have, the more chakra you can put it into it and make it stronger. So which is the cause of getting a chakra. It's just boring, just punching, because you can make farms and stuff that you just stand there and do and get EXP, and that's the most proficient way you're gonna get, or else you're taking forever. And that way I could be a taijutsu master, and there's different play styles if you do it like that. Right now, the only playstyles the only different playstyles are Kenkai Genkai and Jutsus. When in fact, there should be different playstyles based on Minecraft. taijutsu and kenjutsu. Sword and fist. You can increase those by punching or fighting a lot. Right? So there could be a ninjutsu master, right? Going up against a taijutsu master. Or someone with better taijutsu. Instead of just, oh, I'm gonna max my cap, I'm gonna max my level, so we have even stats. No, this guy, right? He spent half of his time maxing out taijutsu, but has some ninjutsu. But this guy over here spent all of his time focusing on ninjutsu, so the taijutsu guy is gonna flush him while the guy is gonna run back and try to use ninjutsu. It creates a power it creates more opportunities. It creates more opportunities for combat than just I'm the same level as you, so I win. But I have a Sharingan, so I win. So because like someone with a Sharingan is obviously gonna use like Genjutsu. So there could even be a Genjutsu one where you have to practice your Genjutsu. But Genjutsu, usually people with Sharingan are proficient in Taijutsu, but that doesn't need to be an option. They're both proficient in both. So like if I fight someone with Taijutsu and they have a Sharingan, they can Genjutsu me. But that's not a hard counter yet because Tailed Beasts can wake you up out of Genjutsu. Um. Tailed Beasts can wake you up at Genjutsu. Partners can wake you out of Genjutsu. And stuff like that. But if you're a ninjutsu, obviously you're not going to get in the range of a Genjutsu master. Like if you see a Sharingan on, you're not going to go close to him. Obviously, you're probably going to try to spam at him from afar. So Sharingan kind of counters Taijutsu, but not really ninjutsu. But that's why if someone with a really good Genjutsu and ninjutsu, you can fight them from afar and use Genjutsu. So if you use ninjutsu against ninjutsu, but you also have Genjutsu, you're at the upper hand. But against a taijutsu, even if you get close, if the tree doesn't have a good taijutsu, even if I get Genjutsu'd, if I am strong enough to break out of your Genjutsu, obviously, or if I have one of those things previously mentioned, I'm still gonna win. I might win because I'm gonna force him to come close to me while he's trying to escape. I'm forcing him to come closer every single time. Genjutsu needs to be improved upon because it's just a jump scare that's stupid. It's literally just a stun and it's so stupid. Genjutsu and the Sharingan add-on is like really good. It sends you to a different plane. A Genjutsu, kind of like that, but it leaves your bodies open in the real world, where the user and the enemy both go into like a different dimension, but their entity, like an entity, will be left on. So if that player gets hit, that entity gets hit that's left behind, you will take damage in the Genjutsu. That makes Genjutsu stronger, but it also makes it a bit more fair than just a jump scare, you know? It's also just a better Genjutsu, honestly. It's annoying just getting jump scared for the 80th time against Itachi. It's just a cooler add-on and it makes it look better. I'm just ranting. This is just a rant video. Next video I'll probably do a bit more actual work on on everything. I'll do XP, I'll get some ores. But right now this is kind of just a rant episode. Let's go over what I was saying. Fighting needs combat within, like, because different subclasses of fighting, taijutsu, genjutsu, kenjutsu, a ninjutsu, and you can work on your chakra reserves. For some reason they're not adding clans. That's the basis of Naruto, but I don't care really. This mod's a really good mod. I don't care. Even though it would solve a lot of problems with the mod, including the I can get beetles and in the shadow control, whatever. I can't exclusively make it towards a clan because, you know, there's no clans. because those are some of the two most overpowered things in the game. It would solve a lot of issues with the game, and it would even improve upon my idea, which I can have a certain thing where like a certain a certain clan has a bit more taijutsu than others to start with. Like the Uzumaki will have a bit more ninjutsu, but it's honestly it comes down to genetics. You can spawn with a bit more taijutsu or ninjutsu, but like some clans, like Kiba's clan, I forgot what that is. Will usually spawn with a bit more taijutsu than ninjutsu because they're more taijutsu focused clan. But you can train in either. This would make more sense for the also this would make more sense for senjutsu. There should be an imperfect sage mode, a perfect sage mode, ma and pop, Mount Miyobyoki. Not just you don't just pick it up, learn it. That's sage mode. It's sage mode. You gotta learn it from the toads. That's why I think Mount Miyobyoki. There should be an item where you can actually find a map to it, or like a contract. Reverse. It would be called the reverse summoning contract for a toad. Like in a, it would spawn in like a jungle temple. And then once you click it, it would send you to a dimension called Mount Miyobyoki. There would be a toad summoning, snake summoning, and a slug summoning. I don't know if the slug summoning's canon. I think Tsunade ever went sage mode. But there would be. Just because it's cool. And then with a sage mode, there'd be a certain place in Mount Byoki. There'd be like one of those, it would be like a pond. It'd be like a pond. Where that certain stuff is. And once you talk to Ma and Pa, there'd be like a, because there's NPCs right now, right? There's like Itachi, there's Kakashi, there's people who even sell stuff like Sakura in the villages. Why couldn't on Mount Byoki, Ma and Pa are waiting, or like Ma and Pa are there, and if you talk to them, they give you Sage mode or summoning contracts. If they give you a full summoning contract, then you got a summoning contract, you can do that. And to fully learn Sage mode, you got it takes a long time to learn Sage mode because Sage mode is a really difficult thing to master. You would what you would do is you would wait. Oh gosh. What you would do for Sage mode is you would bathe in the bath to get an imperfect Sage mode. To learn it, you know, you would have to do it over and over and over. Because that's what Sage mode is learning like the balance. You get an imperfect Sage mode. But then the perfect Sage mode, you would keep doing a mini game out Mount Byoki or anywhere because at that point you don't need the sludge to train. You don't need the oil to train. You would Mount Byoki, you wouldn't have to do it there anymore. You come back to the other world. Obviously, if you sign the contract, you can reverse summon yourself to Mount Byoki at almost any time. Except for when you're in fights. Because like it would take like 10, 15 seconds. Like it'd take a while. So if you're in mid fight, you couldn't just TP. But you know, if you got away from the fight and you started using it, if they don't find you, that's on them, honestly. Because if they can't find you after you just left a fight or as you're leaving a fight, then honestly that's their fault. And then after you would do a mini game to perfect Sage mode, or just use Sage mode a lot. And if you're, but the sludge would help you perfect Sage mode, but you wouldn't have to do it in there anymore. uh this will help the sage mode dynamic also. It also would help like this would make it sage mode in survival, right? This would help get sage mode in survival. And it would also because of sage mode, sage arts, Ross and Shuriken, Ross, Big Ball, Rasengan are overpowered. I swear to God, Naruto. I'm in Kurama, right? I'm in Kurama. The full thing of Kurama, right? And he one shots me with the Big Ball Rasengan. Even Jiraiya one shots me with the Big Ball Rasengan. And he's not even in Sage mode. Also, I believe summoning contract or a new item. There should be like Toad, Fire Breath if you had Fire Jutsu combinations with your summoning jutsu. That'd be pretty cool add on. More sealing jutsus like the one Tenten has. Maybe a different sealing where you could seal players. That'd be a cool add-on. I don't know how you do it, but it would be so cool. If you could seal a player like, and someone's gonna say, isn't that a Boruto add-on? Boruto exclusive? They don't do Boruto exclusives. Actually, canonically, they sealed the first. I think they sealed the first Jinchuriki of the Shukaku and Teapot. They also sealed Kenkuku and Jinkuku, the direct descendants of the six stage and six packs, in a pot as well. So that pot could seal players. And you're gonna say that's a bit unfair because they can just be sealed in there or sealed on a player or sealed on something. But I disagree because there could be an option where you can reincarnate or just die. And if you die, no, not if you die. If you die, there would be a third option is to reincarnate out of the seal, and it, um, or you can even break out. You could break out and stuff. I just find it cool if I could seal a player in like a special item that's only like seal a player. But obviously they should have an option to get out of there. I mean, you seal the Jinchuriki, seal a tailed beast in you. What's stopping me from seal another person in me? You know? Uh oh my gosh, what was I gonna rant about now? I've been ranting for so long. I can't even remember what I was ranting about. Ugh. There should be more summoning animal contracts. I know. For of course there's like summoning in Sage mode for only toads, I think. But toads and snakes and slugs. But there should be a different summoning. There should be a hawk summoning different animals. Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe that. I also believe that there should be certain structures added. Like, let's say, like Konoha, the other one, I don't know the names, like villages. I think villages should be really big, and that's you would spawn in a village. You would spawn in a village, and it depends on what biome you're in. If you're in a plains biome, a forest biome, you'd spawn in the leaves. Desert, Dara's place. If you spawn on a rocky beach, in the stone, in an ocean, in the mist, you know. If you spawn in ocean, you're kind of screwed, though. Honestly, they would probably put like a yeah. There's so many additions, and honestly, I'm living on Mount Miyobyoki. Seems like a cool idea. Honestly, it really does. Oh wait, do they have leg lights? Wait, leg. They don't have weights. You should add. You should add the leg weights that I think Rock Lee uses. And Rock Lee, right? He has the taijutsu, so it would increase your speed in taijutsu. That's what I believe, really. It'd be so cool. Also, there are some moves that I would like to see change. Like Flying Raijin, it should go interdimensions. Okay, right? I have my friend on, right? And they have a Kamui Sharingan, but I have Flying Raijin. As we see in a later episode, but an actual earlier episode, Mr. Mr. Obito, oh wait, sorry, Madara. Mr. Madara sent uh he sent Minato to the Kamui dimension. And guess what happens? He TP's out of the Kamui dimension. TP's out of the Kamui dimension. What is that? But in this game, can't TP out. I feel like you should there should be like, okay, in the controls, you controls, blah blah blah, go to Naruto. And then select like Flying Raijin dimension change. Right? And that like I can change dimensions to like Kamui stuff. Nether and so I just my friend, right? I mark him with a Flying Raijin. He goes in Kamui. He thinks it's safe. But I just TP in there and slice him and dice him and get him. And then boom. Yeah. Bijou bombs. They're not as strong as Planetary Devastation for some reason. I think they should be. Because they're big ball like Planetary Devastation. I don't get why they're not as strong as Planetary Devastation. I mean, Planetary Devastation is pretty strong. It goes to bedrock, but like the Tailed Beast bombs go like make like a little hole in the ground. They don't even do that much. They should do more damage and do more damage and do more damage and more explosion. Berserk. Round-tailed beast again. Berserk should be reserved for the chakra, the loosened seal, as I was stating earlier. Loosened seal and like misuse of the bijou. Like if I'm using it so much, and I'm using like if I let's just say I'm using my first tailed form because I'm like strong enough to use it, right? I'm strong enough to use it, but then something happens, right? I use it for too long because there should be like a timer. I use it for too long, or I get too low in chakra. Like if I lose, like if I go down here and I go to like right now I have 143 chakra. If pretend that's like 5,000 chakra, that gets down to like 1,000 chakra or like 500 chakra. If you don't have full control over the beast, or like if you're not strong enough to master the second form, you'll go berserk because you're using so much chakra and you're getting so exhausted, and it'll turn into you'll go berserk. Of course, that one's not like really. That one really wouldn't be very good at on. I think like the rest of it, because the whole overall of the mod is really good. I like the jutsus. I like the ceilings. I like the bijou models. It's just that punching stuff gets boring. Um, the only playthrough I can fight people with is jutsus and genjutsu and genjutsus and jutsus and kenkai genkai. When in actual Naruto, there are plenty of taijutsu, like people who are really good with taijutsu that can even keep up with kenkai genkai users. Like Rock Lee, my guy, Naruto. Don't even say it. He's mostly taijutsu. His two jutsus include three. Rasengan, which includes Rasen Shuriken, I would say. Shadow Clone Jutsu and Senjutsu. And I guess Summoning Jutsu, whatever. But he doesn't have any more offensive jutsus than those. You know? He doesn't have any more offensive jutsus than that. He just throws hands. Hello? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Uh, I forgot where I was because my mic disconnected for a bit. Uh, yeah, I'm just ranting, but like these, just punching things is not. I like. It's such a good mod, right? But just punching things is so boring. Just I punch things, get so strong. Chakra gets strong. Everything gets strong. It should. You should have to focus on one area, or one area to get strong in that area, then focus on another to be even. This makes it so there's a taijutsu master and a ninjutsu master. Taijutsu, if you play it right, can be good against ninjutsu. And there could be moves to fill that gap in the taijutsu. They fall under taijutsu, and so those moves are really strong when you have a high taijutsu stat. Your speed could even you could even have a speed level. Like the ninjutsu people would ninjutsu and taijutsu people would obviously train that speed stat, but taijutsu more than ninjutsu, you know? Because speed is really important for a taijutsu, because you need to be able to close distances way better than you need to close the distance better than a ninjutsu user can make it. This creates a really good PvP system where jutsus are even with taijutsus and kenjutsus. Kenjutsus you can even master like a sword. The more times you use a sword in battle, the stronger the sword will get, you know. So you'll master the thing and you'll do more damage as it gets stronger because you're hitting like cleaner slices, better slices. And you're hitting more vital areas, which does more damage, obviously. That's literally not it's not even me hating on the it's not me hating on the mod. I love this mod. It's a really good mod. It's just punching things and having the same jutsus, same tailed beast transformations that I get every single time I play this game, like the first few days, because they're easy to get if I have friends. I mean, actually, getting a tailed beast is pretty hard, but like getting to tailed beast and getting it leveled up is not hard. Getting leveling up to tailed beast is not hard, which it should be hard. That that's probably gonna be my TED talk for today. I'm probably gonna end the video. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the video here. It's like 45, 46 minutes, right? Like 46 minutes. I'll end the video here. Bye, everyone.